Hello Pisces, welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. We are having a look at your love energies coming in for you guys in the month of November. This reading is for those of you currently in a romantic relationship, or if it comes up, a temporary separation from your person. If you are single and looking for new love, please stay tuned. I will have separate readings posted for you guys, all right? So we do have some very interesting, exciting, and intense emotional energy coming in here in the month of November. We do, of course, have a Taurus full moon eclipse on the 8th of November. So this can bring in a lot of emotions to the surface, can really have you making some final decisions, okay, because we did have a couple of weeks back on the 25th of October a new moon eclipse in Scorpio, very intense, surprises, secrets, a really big focus on letting go of old patterns, old belief systems, old behaviors, right, getting things out of the woodwork, addressing things that we hadn't before. Big energy with that, okay, out with the old and in with the new. And so this Taurus eclipse that we've got here, you might be making those final decisions, right? You may be doing some contemplating over the last couple of weeks or so. And that really did have a focus between the Scorpio and Taurus energies, a big focus on money, spending patterns, spending habits, investments, purchases, balancing your checkbook, okay, people looking for new careers or better ways to make money. All of those things have come up, and that really does affect relationships too, right? We're not all focused on love and connecting with our people 24 hours a day, right? Life happens in the meantime. So the month of November can be a point where you are kind of shifting your focus a little bit. You're making some decisions. You're, getting things back on track as far as your money, your finances go. And, so you're setting the ball in motion, shall we say. All right. But there could also be a turning point in a relationship here for some of you too, right? Those full moons, they're about the culmination of a cycle, right? And, evolution and growing. And so some of you are just trucking along. You're just trucking along the way you're meant to. You're allowing things to take their natural course. And, you're just dealing with things day by day. For others of you, it's a little bit more emotional than that, right? So just keep on going, keep on moving forward. But there might be some emotions that do come to the surface. It might be some surprises, maybe even a second chance for something there, but a big element of letting go. But we do have a new moon in Sagittarius, and this is the 23rd, 24th of November. And this may represent a turning point for a lot of you, because we do have a big healing element coming in here. We've got a very harmonious connection between Mercury, planet of communication and thoughts, Venus, planet of love and abundance, and Chiron, which brings in healing energy. So talking about things that are bothering us, talking about our emotions, clearing the air, getting things back on track, right? So big element there of healing, and perhaps, yes, some of you maybe even getting back together, if that is written in the cards for you guys. So there may also be a turning point there too, especially if you've been feeling stuck or uncertain, or you feel as though, if it was for no luck, you wouldn't have any luck at all, because we have had Jupiter in retrograde. So right around that new moon is around the time that Jupiter comes out of retrograde too. So things may get a little bit easier for you in the next 6 months. All right. So lovely opportunities and energies opening up for you there. So let's get into your cards and see what we've got for you. If you do find that you enjoy my readings, by the way, please don't forget to hit like on this video, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, start a conversation, or, jump into one. So we've got the High Priestess coming in here. So this is actually a beautiful energy, especially where it's landing, because this shows that you're in control of your emotions, okay? Is that you're not letting your emotions get away or run away with you. You are finding your balance, okay, maybe making some decisions, all right, but you're very much trusting your intuition here, and you're just letting your intuition lead your way forward, okay. I think some of you may have some psychic abilities and some psychic gifts here, and these can really help you on your journey forward, all right, but you might be a little bit conservative in your energy, in your approach, or maybe even the emotions that you do show, okay. Now this could really benefit you, or this could be something that is actually bringing you into a bit of a challenge, right? Because you may not wear your heart on your sleeve all the time, okay? Or you may find yourself where you're not sure if you're safe to open up your heart and bare your soul. There may be something here that you want to say and that you need to say it, okay? The high priestess is quite often a very quiet energy and, usually has a lot of wisdom and knowledge, okay? But maybe you have some information that you need to get off your chest, or you should get off your chest, okay? Something that you've been hiding or keeping secret. As the high priestess is the keeper of secrets and mysteries as well. So you might actually have something that you need to share. And by sharing it and getting it off your chest, and by revealing, your whatever information it is that you've got, okay, can benefit your relationship. Okay, for one, it can clear the air on something. For some of you, there is still this influence of money on some level. And so maybe you've got like some credit card debt or something that you didn't tell your person about, or you've made some expenditures or something like that you need to tell somebody about. Okay, but there may be something here that and that you just haven't necessarily told your person either. So perhaps you're all in a different stage in your relationship. Some of you are very well established. Others of you, you're just kind of feeling your way through, right? And, so maybe you do have some feelings and emotions that you want to share, but you're not entirely sure if the time is right in that energy. But we do have the Lovers card coming in here too. And maybe you are just, listening to your intuition, right? Is this person someone who I'm meant to be with? What does the future hold? So again, you might be going within a little bit, but in a positive way, not in a withdrawn, closed off kind of way. Just going within and listening to yourself, okay? Because is this person a soulmate? Is this person your twin flame? Is this real love? Is this somebody that I can see myself moving forward with, right? So maybe making some of those important decisions. But we do have the Lovers card, and this is in your challenge position. So perhaps getting love may be a challenge for you, okay, right about now. And it doesn't mean that there may not be love there, okay? It could just be that the focus has not been on love and passion and connection with your person, right? Because we do have a lot of things that get in the way. Right, we got real life that comes in the way, and we're just not always focused on that. So perhaps finding a way to reconnect with your person or to spend more time together may be a little bit of a challenge for you. Okay, maybe there might actually be some sort of surprise that is headed your way. Maybe a quick trip or romantic getaway. Okay, or maybe someone is, if you're uncertain about how someone feels about you, maybe they are going to express their emotions, because the Lovers card does represent some love and balance and harmony in your world. It's just a little bit challenging to attain that right about now. And again, perhaps some of you have been questioning, where you are or where this is going. Okay. But the Lovers card, with that being two people really connected, again, there may have been, or there may be, a separation within your relationship. So, how that plays out for you, we'll pull more cards for that. But you may have some choices to make. You may be already making some decisions and some choices, but you may have more to make, matters of the heart here with your person, because that Lovers card used to be called the choice card, right? Do you choose love? Do you choose togetherness? Do you choose to make change? Do you choose to part ways, right? So you may certainly have some sort of decision to make, a very important one in the month ahead with this energy. But I do feel here that if things have been a little bit lopsided or out of balance, or you haven't been feeling this connection with your person, I think here with the High Priestess energy that you have the ability here and the opportunity to bring things back together, okay, to really connect with your person with the Empress card here, right? This Venus influence, okay, of love and abundance. And this is where your love blossoms and grows. And there's certainly a lot of love and a lot of connection in the air for you with that beautiful, beautiful energy. For some of you, this is because the Empress is a very fertile kind of energy, and we do have something that may be revealed with the High Priestess. Okay, I think that there is somebody out there who may be keeping a little bit of a secret, in regards to a pregnancy, okay? Or this could also represent that you may actually be surprised, okay? If you're the one that's pregnant, you're like, oh my God, I didn't think that this was going to happen. So if you are not looking to start a family, you might just want to take some extra precautions in the month ahead there, okay? But the Empress card does show a real focus on love, of healing, of, connecting with your person in the most wonderful and positive of ways there with that. So I think that there are some good choices ahead here for you. Okay, so we do have with the High Priestess, we've got another number 2 coming out here for you, and this is the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups and the Lovers card there. Lovers is Gemini energy, by the way. But the Two of Cups with the Lovers card, again, both those cards really represent, two hearts coming together, meeting as one. And so again, this is big energy here of joining forces, solidifying your relationship, stepping into that true love, true romance. So maybe there's a little bit of romance in the air for some of you here, Pisces, in the month ahead. We've got love and romance, love and romance, love and romance. Like, wow. Okay. Getting things back on track. Okay. So it's a beautiful energy coming in. So you might have some decisions to make, some choices to make, some information to share, some emotions to get out. But I think here that there is a little bit of a healing element, and there is this, this energy here of just, having that strong bond and being able to work through your challenges or your differences and get things back on track, whatever that looks like for you. Got the Strength card coming in here, so Leo energy coming in here, and the Strength card really does speak to your inner strength and confidence. Okay. And this is in your challenge position. All right. So, perhaps you're not 100% confident at the moment, especially if you're in a newer relationship. Maybe you're feeling all the feels. Okay. And you've only been with your person for maybe a few months or something. And, you're feeling all these feels and you're like, man, I don't know if this is real, right? Your High Priestess energy, right? Your intuition is telling you that yes, it's real, but you may still be doubting it or questioning it, right? Because usually the Strength card does bring in this confidence. And so there might be a lack of confidence there, okay, even though the energy is real. Sometimes sometimes as humans, we're our own worst enemy. Something is really good, really positive, and then we doubt it. We're like, it's too good to be true. So you might be questioning that there, okay? But you may also really need to tap into your inner strength here to bring something to light, right? Because the Strength card does bring about this energy of courage, of powering through, okay, of facing your fears. So there might be something here that there's some fears that may come to light, okay, or something that you're afraid of having a conversation, maybe, especially maybe you've got a little bit of a bambino surprise or something like that. And, it's like, oh my God, how do I tell my person? How are they going to take it? What are they going to decide? What are we going to do? And so, you might just be having a little bit of a fearful moment, okay, in there, with that energy. But I do feel here that the Strength card can, because it is a fiery energy a little bit, okay, it can bring in some kindness and compassion, okay, so there might be a little bit of argument or something like that, something that upsets the apple cart in the month ahead. But again, there is this powerful bond, there's strong, there's a lot of love here, right? Your ability to expand and grow and blossom with your person. And, but the thing is that sometimes we do have some issues that we do need to work with, right? So kindness and compassion will really help you, along with standing strong, okay? Being firm in some of your convictions, right? Especially the things that are super important. So I think the Strength card here, can really show your ability to focus on the important things and stand your ground on the important things, okay? But let other things go. Okay, is it something that really matters? Okay, something that may be detrimental if you just harp on it, or just, so sometimes we need to be a little bit discerning in that energy in order to move through, or in order to power through. We do have the 10 of Wands coming here as well, and this underneath the Empress energy. So there could have been a lot, some stresses and some burdens that you've been going through with your person, okay, and that's the end of that, right? The 10 of Wands is like, I've kept persevering no matter what. I've gone through some challenges and some issues. We've resolved some things, and now we're at the end of the road. Okay. The Ten of Wands also reminds us there to put up some healthy boundaries, okay? To find balance in a relationship, because we can't all carry all the responsibility on ourselves, okay? So there could be that balance that is restored in your relationship about, who's responsible for what. Or I think there's some relief insight here for you, okay? Especially if you've been maybe contemplating joining forces, okay? Joining finances or moving in together or getting married or things like that, or maybe changing your living situation, okay? Because I think here that because that Ten of Wands there is some relief insight. So if you've been like the only person that has been responsible for money and finances and decisions in your relationship, I think that's going to change a little bit. And I think there's a true partnership that is coming, that is in here for you. Okay, like being in it together rather than one person trying to do everything alone. It may just be a matter of circumstance, right? So sometimes like let's say one person has lost a job and the other person is left holding all of the responsibility, and it's stressful. So but with that Ten of Wands there being an ending, and we've got that Empress card there, a huge healing element that's there for you guys. All right, we've got the Sun. Yes. Okay, the Sun, the happiest card in the entire deck. This gives you the energy that you need, the optimism that you need, okay, to power through, to resolve your issues, to get ultimate clarity on things that have been a little bit confusing or doubtful in your world. Okay, this brings success and abundance into your world, maybe even some really good news. So you could, and I will say for some of you there is a baby on that card. Okay, I am getting that there is somebody that either wants to get pregnant, and maybe you have to have a conversation about that, or you have a little bit of a surprise there that you are keeping, and it's a happy surprise. Okay, but sometimes we're a little bit hesitant, like, oh my God, how's my person going to take it? Because it may be something that's not quite planned. Okay, so but the Sun is beautiful, vibrant energy coming in, shining a wonderful beam of positivity over your entire reading. So again, you might get some really good news, or you may feel as though you're getting things back on track. And the eclipses, the Sun and the Moon together, okay, those eclipses are really probably having some sort of an impact, okay, in your relationship. So whether it has to do with money, or whether it has to do with your emotions, okay, or maybe even some surprises, all right, between the Sun and the Moon, maybe creating a little bit of chaos, okay, or something hidden. The Moon represents something that is in the shadows, okay, and the Sun is shining light on that. Okay, so again, there may be something here that is hidden that is revealed, or maybe you and your person are working through some deep emotions here to figure out where you're going next, or to resolve some issues. We do got to dig deep when we do that, okay? But again, these eclipses could be really big turning points for you in the month ahead. So that's really interesting that we get those two coming in there together. So probably started on that Scorpio eclipse on the 25th, maybe started a little bit before, and then the Taurus eclipse, and then of course that Sag new moon kind of calms the waters for pretty much everything. Okay, so this is also an energy of creation, okay, of creating a life together, creating a bond, creating something new, strengthening your bonds here with your person as well. All right, so it's a wonderful energy. The moon card is Pisces, by the way, which is your card. So you powering through something here and figuring out what you want, regaining your strength and confidence. Or the moon can sometimes be some fears, okay, and the strength card there, you got to have the courage, you got to face your fears, okay. So there might be something there that does have a little underlying element of fear, but the moon card does encourage us to face our fears. Okay, because quite often what we see in the nighttime, okay, is nowhere near as bad in the daytime. Okay, so you might be having some dreams or something, or these moon cycles may just be really impacting you emotionally in some way. Okay, but I think here that there is some clarity and a resolution that's coming there for you. And we do have the Judgment card here also. Wow, this is big energy for you, Pisces. Holy moly, guacamole. The Judgment card, something is coming to light, something out of the shadows into the light. Okay, so you may have some sort of revelation, or something is revealed, or something may catch you off guard. Okay, and you might have again that decision to make with that Judgment card there, a final decision. Where do we go from here? The Judgment card is also about seeing the light. Okay, and we do have that sun bringing out that burst of clarity there, and the Judgment card is ultimate truth, ultimate clarity, throwing all of your cards out on the table. Okay, and nothing is hidden anymore. So a big revelation perhaps that's coming in here for you guys. But the Judgment card can also just show that, we're resolving things. Okay, we're bringing things out in the open, and we're seeing our next steps. We're seeing the future clearly. And so again, if you've been feeling as though you're been kind of muddled, or you're not really sure, you don't have the clarity or the focus that you've needed. Okay, we have that turning point with Jupiter going back direct. Okay, we've got that healing coming in with Mercury, Venus, and Chiron. And this all helps you to release, let go, or to make that final judgment, that final decision. Okay, and to resolve some issues. All right, or to make that revelation. The Judgment card is also where we forgive and we heal and we do let go. So it's like a big turning point here for you on some level, and it's wonderful and it's magical. But some of you may actually be making a difficult choice, right? We can get second chances with the Judgment card. So, you may have a second chance with an important person in your world. And if that's the case, I think here that, there's an opportunity to heal. Okay. Because of course we do have something that may be a little bit of a revelation, something that might be a surprise. Okay, but there is an opportunity to heal, but you gotta be doing the work. Okay, with all of this here, you gotta get everything out in the open. Okay, and if someone's not willing to do that, probably goodbye. Okay, because if one person is doing all the work, 10 of Wands, and the other person's not, then it's probably not going to work in the long run. Okay, but I do think here that there is this huge opportunity to right some wrongs, to get things back on course. Okay, and yes, maybe a second chance if that's what you're looking for, and if that's what the outcome is there with that Lover's card, right? Making that choice. So, but I do think there is this big burst of clarity that is coming in here for you, so that you can get back on track and move forward in the right direction. All right, so let's grab a few last cards for you here and see what else we've got coming out for you. Thank you. Grab a couple of these as well. So we have here regeneration. Regeneration is about rebirth, change, transformation. So again, your relationship may be evolving, something may be changing in your world, or you are getting this restart, this regeneration energy, okay, where things are, you might have that second chance if that's what you're looking for. Okay, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, especially if things have been difficult and challenging for you, there is this light that's coming in here for you. So some big changes that may be ahead for you, okay, in a positive way. All right, whatever that looks like for you. And we have go the distance. Okay, your goals, your dreams are in reach for you here. Okay, so I think some of you are really getting something resolved in the month ahead. You're seeing something through to completion, and it's something that's been probably lingering for a little bit with the go the distance card, right? But you might get like a speedy outcome to something here that you've been wanting or waiting for or needing to fix or resolve for a while. But the go the distance energy is also a reminder that relationships are a marathon, not a sprint. And sometimes we do need to allow and trust that, we will get to where we want to get to. But sometimes we need to go with the flow a little bit. Sometimes we need to take action, and sometimes we just need to allow things to transpire as they are meant to. But there's also an energy here of making some long-term goals. And the eclipses, sun and the moon, the eclipses do bring in this long-term energy, right? The eclipse lasts for about 6 months, but it can also affect us for the next couple of years. So there could be some very important decisions, some changes that you're making, or some goals that you're setting in your relationship that will come to fruition, or that have to do with your next 6 months to 2 years. Okay, so make those long-term goals. And this also shows your ability to go the distance with your person here as well. Okay, it's like we're in it together, we're moving forward, and we rely on each other. We may hit some bumps in the road, some obstacles, but we're in essence in it together. So there is your next message. Be aware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. We do quite often, we like attracts like, right? So, we do attract people to us, okay, that match our vibe, that have similarities to us. Maybe not all similarities, okay, but sometimes what we see in other people really is aspects of us, right? Because we have attracted them into our life. So if trust is important for you, then you find a trustworthy person, that kind of thing. So anyway, so a message there for you guys. And then there's your final message. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. So you may actually have something coming true here for you. Pay attention to your dreams. Okay, also your intuition, okay, because you've got some very deep insights that may be coming in here with the moon card there and the judgment card. Okay, you're being guided a little bit there. Okay, so but pay attention to your dreams. All right, I'm going to leave that there for you folks. I hope there was something here that resonated with you. If there was, please don't forget to hit like on this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.